Hello everyone, this is Optimus Prime, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Classics Optimus Prime and Megatron. Now, these did not come in like a 2-pack or anything, these were bought separately, but I wanted to review these together because I really just, I think they look good together. Now, this isn't the original look for Megatron. Originally, he was like this purplish, pinkish green color, so this is the Takara version, and then this is the Hasbro version of Classics Prime. So they are, very, different in terms of, release, but I think in terms of like the more G1 colors, they really do fit together. First, we'll be taking a quick look at the Optimus Prime figure first. Now this is the vehicle mode. It looks very nice. I'm pretty sure this might be based off some of the comics, but I'm not too sure because I don't really read very many comics, but I really do like how this vehicle mode looks. You get the clear blue for the windshield and for the side windows right here. A lot of nice molded panel lining detail as well. You get the smokestacks. You get this this kind of part at the top. I know there's a name for it. I'm blanking on it right now. You do get the yellow for the headlights. You do get the grille, which looks nicely molded there. And then you also do get this, which I actually really like about these figures. And it's like the reveal the shield thing. I don't know if my hands are... Oh, yeah, there we go. There you go. So you can reveal the Autobot logo. And I really like those, so I'm glad that this was included on it. But yeah, a lot of really nice detail. He does roll very nicely. But yeah, so a lot of really nice detail on this one. Now going in onto the Megatron figure. YouTube, please don't demonetize me for this. But yes, this is a... he does transform into a, I'll just call it a blaster, because this looks more like a Nerf gun than anything else to me. But it looks okay. I mean, it's definitely weird. His robot mode is way better, but I do like it. It does have a working trigger, which does have this clicking noise in it. You do get like an actual scope, but it's kind of hard to see what's going on in there. I guess you could probably see, like, there's my hand. But yeah, so the scope works. You did get the Decepticon logo, but it's kind of scratching off for me. This side is keeping up just a little bit better than the other side. But a lot of really nice detail, and I do like this clear element right here where you can kind of see some of the insides as well. So, and it has the G1 colors as well, so a lot of really nice detail on that. So, we're going to start with Optimus Prime first in terms of transformation. So, all we got to do first is take the smokestacks on the back, pop them off, pop off this, I think it's called a sunbeam, I could be wrong, but so now we have this kind of more G1-y looking truck without the stuff. But anyways, so transformation, all you got to do, take these sections right here, flip them back like so, and like so. Take all of this, rotate it down like that, flip out the feet, and flip up the knee pads, and then split the legs, and there we have the legs all done. So now what we're going to do here is, I like to do this because it kind of makes a little bit more clearance. So you untab this, and then you bring it out like this. So basically this section will kind of come forward, and the bicep will kind of go backward. So you got to do that for that side, and then do the same thing on the other side, like so. There we have both those sections like that. Now rotate, or actually, I'm going to flip this up, rotate the waist around. I'll kind of add for some clearance, so there we have that part. Now take the arms. What you're going to do here is you're going to bring them down and then kind of rotate it, bring down the fist, flip this around. It's going to kind of wrap around the forearm section, rotate this section up, and then flip it down like so. So there we have one arm done. And do the same thing on the other side. Bring this down, rotate this out, flip down the hand, rotate that around, wrap around the side truck bits, and then flip that up. So there we have the arms all done. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take the head, and we're going to, actually, it's going to be easier to flip this section back. Take the head, flip it out, which is going to take some doing. Do that, rotate it around, flip this section back like so. So it'll kind of align with the neck. Flip that down, and then take this section, bring that down, and then take this section right here, the bumper, just kind of rotate it up, and then push it against the back like so. So now there we have Optimus Prime in his robot mode, and that looks amazing, and the weapons as well do transform. So we have the smokestack sections. What we're going to do here is, well, actually, first let me show you the storage for these. So what you want to do first is you get these two little ports right here and here, and then you get these two pegs there and there, and then you're just going to basically align these pegs with the ports, like so and like so. Now that one doesn't really want to go very well, but basically you have that. So you get this port right here, you get this hole right here, so that will basically go onto the back. Like, you want to kind of lift this up, tab that in, there we go. So that's the storage. That's the kind of the storage for the back right there, and that looks really good. But I do kind of like him having his weapons on hand, because, you know, but basically to do that, pop this off, and these both do transform. So we're going to start with the smokestack gun first. So take these sections, flip them out, then take these sections, flip these out like so, and like so. And then we're just going to close this up like that, tab it in, and there we have his kind of more G1-y looking gun. And all you got to do is you do the port here, and then you have the hands, you just pop it in there like so. And then with this one right here, you could, it looks like you could use it as a shield. I wish you could, honestly, but he doesn't really have any ports on him to really allow you to do that. And you can like hold it like that, but that just looks weird. But the transformation for this is you take these sections right here, you flip these down like so, and then tab them in, and then take this section, fold that out. There's these two little tabs right here, they'll go into the slot to basically lock it into place, and then flip out the barrel right there. So there we have this gun, and same thing, just pop that into the hand like so, and now he has two guns, and that looks really, really good. So there we have Optimus Prime in his robot mode with his two guns. So yeah. Now Megatron's transformation is actually pretty cool. So what we're going to do here is we have these two side panels right here. You're going to split these, but they have a lot of connections. So what you want to do is you want to disconnect. There's a little tab right here. You want to disconnect it from the barrel. So kind of disconnect it from here, and then that'll kind of untab from there. So there's the port there and the hole right there. So bring that down. Same thing on this side. Untab it, bring it down like so. Now take these clips right here, basically bring these down like so and like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Bring that down, and there we have that. And then next what we're going to do is we're going to take basically this section right here. It was tabbed right in there, so we're going to bring this out. And then we're going to take this section, bring this up, rotate it around, bring it down, and tab it into place. And then what we're going to do here, we're going to take this section, bring this down, tab that into place, rotate the arm around, and then rotate this around. Take this section, open it up like so, and then flip out the hand, and then flip that back up like that to cover it up. So there we have one arm done. The other arm is a bit different. We're going to take this section, bring it up, tab it into place, rotate the arm around like so, rotate this down, and then take this cannon and then flip it up. And what this will do, well, you also want to open that up, and it will also help push the hand up so you don't have to really dig in there. Flip it out, flip this down, and there we have the arms done like that. Now what we're going to do here with this interesting looking mess is we're going to take this right here. Actually, you're going to take this, there's this little knee section right here that kind of goes into this hole. You're going to untab it from there, and then bring this up like so, rotate this around, bring this down. There's a little clip right here that'll go into that little slot right there. Clip that into place like so, and then now we're going to work on the legs. So first what we're going to do, rotate this around, take this section, bring it up, take the foot, bring this out, and bring out the heel like that, and then do the same thing on the other side. Rotate this around, except we're going to bring the knee down like so, flip this up like so, and then take the foot, flip that out, flip out the heel, And there we have the legs all done like so. Flip these panels out like so, and then open this up, bring out the head, and close it. And there we have Megatron in his robot mode. And that looks really, really nice. So yeah, so there is Megatron. And now here we have both classics Optimus Prime and Megatron in their robot modes, and these guys look absolutely amazing together. Now, even though they look a little bit more different from their G1 counterparts, I think Hasbro and whoever designed these more versions of these characters did a really good job of still trying their best to capture the G1 aesthetic. But honestly, I think this works very, very well. I mean, we got the more G1 looking Prime. You got the windows on the chest, the grill for the abs. The red and the blue. You got that for Megatron. You got the gray. You got the black, the red, and all that kind of stuff, and then the giant cannon on his arm. So I think in terms of, even though they're different designs, they still really do capture that G1 feeling. Now, going over articulation for the Optimus Prime figure, we do get a swivel at the head. There's really no ball joint in there, but it can rotate all the way around. You can look down, you can look up a bit, but that's just because of part of the transformation element. So we do get that, and then for the arms can rotate all the way around, full 360 degrees. They can go out at the shoulders and in about that much, and then you do get a 90-degree bend at the elbow. So there you have that for the arm. We do get a waist swivel, but it's not too much. Oh wait, no. This part swivels, but that's part of the transformation. This part is the waist swivel right here. But you kind of have to move some things out the way to get like a full swivel, but that's not too bad. And then the legs can kick forward about that much and back about that much, which is pretty good. And then you do get a little over 90-degree bend at the knees and forward about that much, and then the feet can kind of swivel, but that's also due to transformation. So articulation is pretty basic for the Optimus Prime figure, but it can do what it needs to get done. Oh, and also, he can do the splits as well. So there you have that. So articulation is really decent for this figure, but for the Megatron figure, we do get a ball joint at the neck this time, so he can kind of look side to side, up and down, and rotate all the way around like so. And then for the arms, we do get a 360 rotation at the shoulder. They can move out that much and in that much, and a little bit over 90-degree bend. Nothing really in the hands, but that's pretty good for the arms. He doesn't have a waist swivel. That's what the Optimus Prime figure has over this guy. So there's no waist swivel, but the legs can kick forward about that much and back about the same. And then you do get a knee bend like so, and they can rotate right here at the not really the thigh, but more so at the knee, and then they can do the splits. I also forgot to mention that the Optimus Prime figure can also rotate at the knee. So in terms of articulation, these guys do have a decent amount, pretty much all you really need to pull off some pretty nice poses. But yeah, I mean, it works. So yeah, so there we have articulation for these guys. And here's just a basic example of some of the poses that you can get these guys into. And for a comparison, here we have the classics Prime and Megatron next to the Earthrise Netflix Optimus Prime. Here we have them next to the Banpresto Commodore Tanjiro and a basic high-grade Gundam model kit. And for my final comments on these figures, I think these would be a great addition to add to your collection. If you want to have, like a more G1 kind of looking figure, but also something that looks a little bit more modern, I think these would be a great thing to basically kind of add to your collection. But in terms of everything else, that is pretty much about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.